president and people tuning into these briefings, they want to get information and guidance and want to know what to do. They're not looking for rumors.
I'm the president and you're fake news.
Newcastle United's transfer business is now heating up. From a Sky Sports bombshell
is joining us now. Florian, great to see you this afternoon. It's a huge story, this one, a really interesting story too. What are the details of this deal?
Well,
to a Fabrizio Romano exclusive. Is Newcastle about to sign a prolific goal machine and world-class winger? Who's the centre-back and 40 million midfielder Newcastle officials travel to watch in the Serie A? Which Arsenal player are Newcastle United about to sign on a free? You won't believe what Newcastle United is cooking.
You serious?
Plus, did you know that Joelinton has dropped a massive update on his contract negotiations with Newcastle United?
I don't know.
It's a game changer. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss a single moment of this incredible journey.
let's go.
Starting off, according to a report from Foot Mercato, Rafael Leao, the 24-year-old Portuguese forward, has expressed feeling that he has reached the end of a cycle at AC Milan. While PSG is said to be interested in him, Leao reportedly prefers a move to either the Premier League or La Liga. Although Leao has netted just 6 goals and set up a further 8 for his teammates in all competitions this season, the Portuguese international is still regarded as one of European football's top talents. The report suggests that PSG is preparing for the potential departure of Kylian Mbappe, as rumors in France indicate that the French captain has decided to join Real Madrid on a free transfer at the end of the season. As a result, PSG is engaging in succession planning. Telefoot has revealed that the Parisian club has an interest in Leao, a former Lille OSC winger, while the Eye believes that PSG is also interested in Manchester United's Marcus Rashford, who is 26 years old. Contrary to these reports, Foot Mercato understands that Leao is not inclined to make a move to PSG and is not prioritizing a return to League One. Instead, the Portuguese international prefers a move to either England or Spain. Telefoot has specifically mentioned Newcastle United as a potential suitor for Leao.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It is worth noting that Leao has a release clause of €175 million at AC Milan, which is valid between the 5th and 15th of July each year until 2028. Moving on, according to a report from Football Insider, Newcastle United is reportedly interested in signing 22-year-old Belgian midfielder Amadou Onana from fellow Premier League club Everton. The report suggests that Newcastle has extensively scouted Onana and has prepared a dossier on the player in anticipation of a potential summer move. Onana has established himself as a key player for Everton since joining the club for a fee of around £33 million. He is widely regarded as one of the best defensive midfielders in the Premier League, which has attracted interest from other clubs such as Arsenal and Manchester United. Joining a club like Newcastle could be an appealing prospect for Onana, as they are one of the wealthiest clubs in the world and secured Champions League qualification in the previous season. With an ambitious project in place, Newcastle is expected to compete for major trophies in the near future. Securing an agreement with Everton for Onana may prove challenging for Newcastle, as the Toffees are likely to demand a premium for one of their best players. Everton will likely seek to make a substantial profit on the £33 million they paid for the Belgian midfielder initially. Newcastle's current depth in the defensive midfield role is limited, especially with Sandro Tonali, their previous signing in that position, currently suspended due to involvement in an illegal betting scandal. Signing Onana would provide the Magpies with more options and potentially form a quality partnership with Tonali at the heart of their midfield in the upcoming season. Additionally, Onana's presence would provide defensive cover and allow creative players like Bruno Guimaraes to operate with more freedom.
I could see that as a very real possibility.
Then, according to Fabrizio Romano, Newcastle United is among the clubs interested in signing Amario Cozier-Duberry, a teenage talent from Arsenal who has recently drawn comparisons to Bukayo Saka. The 18-year-old winger's contract with Arsenal is set to expire at the end of the season, which has attracted the attention of several clubs. In addition to Newcastle, Ajax and Borussia Dortmund are also keen on acquiring the services of the talented right winger. Cozier-Duberry showcased his abilities last season and played a crucial role in helping Arsenal reach the FA Youth Cup final. Known for his pace and ability to cut inside onto his left foot for shooting opportunities, he has caught the eye of scouts. Under 18, Arsenal boss Jack Wilshere spoke highly of Cozier Duberry, comparing him to Bukayo Saka in terms of playing style and position. Wilshere mentioned that Cozier Duberry is an exciting player who still needs to improve his decision-making, akin to what Saka experienced earlier in his career. Newcastle United's interest in Cozier Duberry aligns with their project of not only bringing in established stars, but also building a young core for the future. The club has already added promising talents such as Yankuba Minte and Alfie Harrison to their ranks in the past year, and Cozier Duberry would be another exciting addition.
Perhaps.
Then, according to reports, officials from Newcastle United traveled to Italy over the weekend to watch Atalanta's Giorgio Scalvini and Ederson. Graham Bailey at HITC reported that scouts from both Newcastle United and Manchester United were present in the stands during Atalanta's 3-1 victory over Lazio on Sunday evening. It has been suggested that Newcastle United made contact with Atalanta regarding a potential January move for Ederson, but the Brazilian midfielder ultimately remained with the Serie A side. Ederson, valued at around €40 million, has reportedly been on Newcastle's radar for some time and is a player of interest as the club prepares for a significant summer transfer window. Giorgio Scalvini, on the other hand, is a highly rated young Italian right-sided centre-back. Newcastle is said to be looking to recruit a younger option who can learn from and compete with Fabian Schär in the centre-back position. Scalvini, known for his ball-playing abilities, fits the profile of the type of player Newcastle is targeting. It remains to be seen whether Newcastle United will make a move for either Ederson or Scalvini, but their presence at the match suggests a genuine interest in the players and an intent to bolster the squad, especially in the centre-back and midfield positions. Then Sky Sports Germany's Florian Plettenberg has dropped a huge update on Can Uzun, who was linked with Newcastle in January. According to Plettenberg, there's no release clause in the summer, with Nuremberg in a position to demand more than €10 million for Uzun, whom has 13 goals and 3 assists in 20 matches. Although Inter, Dortmund and Frankfurt are also in the race for his signature. Newcastle have entered the race and inquired about the 18-year-old striker. As such, it seems that Newcastle United are making moves behind the scenes.
Perfect.
Then, in a recent development, Manchester City have agreed a deal to sign Savio from parent club Girona in the summer.
We do not care.
Given it seems okay for Manchester City to do parent company trading without interference, but not for Newcastle United to trade to any Saudi clubs without questions, what are your thoughts?
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Then, last month, there were concerns about Joelinton's future at Newcastle United due to injury issues and lack of progress in contract talks. Some reports suggested that he may have played his last game for the club, as his contract is approaching its final 12 months. However, in an interview with The Times, Joelinton appeared relaxed about his future and expressed his desire to stay at Newcastle. While he mentioned that there is nothing close in terms of a contract agreement, he indicated that they had made a good start after initial talks. Yes, of course I want to stay. I feel at home here. My family feels at home. My son has friends here. I love the city. There have been talks. There's nothing close yet, but there's been conversation and it's a good start, Joelinton said. It is common for a player's representatives to push for a pay rise during contract negotiations, especially when the player has become a key member of the squad. Joelinton may have seen his close friend Bruno recently sign a lucrative deal with the club and may want similar recognition for his performances. However, it now seems likely that a compromise will be reached. Joelinton is a significant presence in Newcastle's midfield, appears settled on Tyneside, and is expected to play a vital role in Eddie Howe's plans. With the Brazilian facing a few months on the sidelines due to surgery and reports suggesting another round of talks, there is confidence that he will sign a contract extension before the end of the season.
He's Brazilian. He only costs 40 million. We think he's brilliant. He's Joelinton.